guys, my name is Kaider from Kaider The Book Raider, and today we're going to be talking about Birds of a Feather by Vivienne Savage, writing as Dominique Kristine. Now that title may sound familiar to you because I did the cover reveal for the book a couple months ago. If you haven't seen that video, please be sure to check out the cover reveal video for Birds of a Feather. I will leave that in the description below, as well as links to my reviews of the previous two books. This is the third installment in the Paranormal University Files. So let's get started. This book starts out with Gabriel wanting to treat Skylar to a relaxing vacation in New Orleans after 2 years of badassery where they were kicking butt against some pretty crazy creatures that wanted to kill them, otherwise known as the Hidden Court. But when Gabe and Skylar arrive in New Orleans, they happen to be attacked by darklings. After kicking major ass, they are asked by the local Sentinel Bureau to assist in their mission to battle what appears to be mischief from the Hidden Court. Can Gabriel end up giving Sky the relaxing vacation he hoped to have, on top of kicking darkling asses and battling one of the toughest creatures they've encountered so far? I think this third installment was extremely fun to read, especially because it was in Gabe's point of view. Previously, we've only seen Skylar's point of view in the other two installments, so it was interesting to have that little mix of a different point of view, but also just as badass, and we still get to see some of Skylar's amazing personality shine. I think I enjoyed this installment as much as I enjoyed the other two, and I'm super interested in seeing where this series is going to go next. I also really enjoyed learning about the new creatures that were introduced in this new installment, as well as meeting some new faces that were previously only mentioned through dialogue. As a side note, this installment does include more adult and mature content than the previous two. I would recommend this series to audiences age 16 and above due to some mild and explicit sexual content the further along in the series you go. I have personally never been a fan of reading sexual content. However, I do not believe that the scenes in this story take away from nor add to the plot. I think that readers could just as easily skip over the scenes that have this content and still get just as much out of the story as readers who enjoy reading those scenes. I do enjoy that there is more emphasis on plot and romance than there is on the sex scenes. However, I do not feel that those scenes are out of place plot-wise, and that it is pretty natural to the plot. Dominique Kristine has once again written an interesting continuation in the lives of Skylar Karazi and Gabriel Fujimoto, and I cannot wait to see where the story goes next and how they are going to battle some of the crazy creatures that they had introduced in this installment. I'm also curious to see if some of my predictions are going to come true, and if Skylar is ever going to gain the trust of Amma, Gabriel's pet bird. But anyway guys, that is my review of Birds of a Feather. I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend and space travels.